This will not be great news, of course, for the former royal known as the Duchess of Sussex. We're talking about an event which she cited on international television around the world. But this time around, it looks like Our Gracious Majesty the Queen has finally shut that topic down. What are we talking about? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of Yorkshire. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Rather blistery day again, but it's nice, isn't it? We're out and about, it's warm, it's sunny. We can't complain too much, can we? By the way, thanks all of you for talking about Horlicks, all that sort of stuff. I know I've probably offended all of you Ovaltinis, yes. I know there are some. I'm not a fan of Ovaltine myself. I don't know about you. I've tried it and I have it if there's no other option, you know what I'm saying? But Horlicks is the key for me. I think it fills you up more, it feels a little bit lighter on the old palate. And Ovaltine, I always find, don't know what it's like in your part of the world, but it's a little bit more expensive. But I do know the Ovaltine is sung. So, yes, don't stop, yeah, don't get out of it. 1, 2, 3, after me. We are, I can hear you. You're as daft as me. Back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. This really all centres upon a topic that was, well, highly publicised way back when Meghan Markle sat down with Oprah Winfrey. And you remember those bullying claims that surfaced about her time, a short stint out at Kensington Palace, Windsor Castle, and of course various other public places that she popped up in. It didn't really work in her sort of advantage either for Meghan, because then of course her former assistant Jason North decided to come out. He was the one, of course, who had assisted via Harry and Meghan with that book, which apparently they didn't have anything to do with first time around, and then miraculously they did, allegedly, if you get the picture. But this time around it's come now because, of course, Meghan herself wanted very much the public to know about the background to those particular stories. And as ever, as we often say here on the show, there's two sides to the story, you know. She claimed that that wasn't the case, they claimed it was, and it already centres on around about 3 or 4 staff members who said they had a rather difficult time under the short tenure of Miss Markle. Now, Her Majesty the Queen set upon a private company to come in and investigate these claims, and now they've concluded their investigations around about a year and a bit after they first surfaced. Now, what is the conclusion? Well, if you recall, of course, Her Majesty the Queen said that this is a private matter which will be dealt with internally. How has that gone down in the world of California? Well, as I'm sure you can imagine, both Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are unhappy with this. They simply want to have this in the public domain. Now, they feel, of course, that if it was truly, nothing to hide, and as ever we have to say allegedly, that it should be out in the public domain. But as Prince Harry knows, this isn't the way of the world within the British monarchy, you know. Things are dealt with internally, and really, why would anyone want their sort of dirty laundry aired in public? But again, you see, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry really need to clear their name against this terrible slur that they painted really against themselves. It all really started with them, you know. Staff were quitting or leaving or moving after a certain period. As ever within the monarchy, it's very hard to define, because unless those people go on public record or indeed disclose around their NDAs, that's the non-disclosure agreement, then truly you can only speculate. What we do know, as far as we're concerned with Our Gracious Majesty the Queen, the bullying claims that were internal at both Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palaces, the matter is now closed. But will it be closed for the former royals? As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of Yorkshire.